What's up everybody, and welcome back to the channel. DMZ missions are where it's at. Specifically today we are looking at a mission called Robin Hood, which is for the White Lotus faction in DMZ. This mission essentially tasks you with opening 3 safes in one deployment, in one drop, and also extracting 100k or more of cash on one player in one player's inventory by the end of the game. I will share the best combination of contracts that you should be doing together to be able to not only hit the 3 safes, but also get the 100k as you extract out of the map, and hopefully we can get this mission done in one go. So right off the bat, your biggest enemy in this mission is time. As a solo player, you will start realizing that tier 3, 4, and 5 of whichever faction you are targeting, those missions definitely start favoring more than one person in a squad, simply due to the fact that you can cover more distance, you can gather faster, and you can essentially double or triple up your efforts. So that is definitely the case with this mission. This mission is going to be exponentially easier if you actually team up with other players, or at the very least have one partner. That being said, I did do this solo, and if you are aiming to do this solo in a fast enough time so that you don't run out of actual map time, or you don't spend enough time in a map to attract the attention of enemy players, you are going to want to be doing a combination of destroy supplies contracts as well as secure nuclear material contracts. Now, the reason, first of all, why we target destroy supplies contracts is because we do have to be taking care of 3 safes. We have to be cracking 3 safes in one deployment. Once you complete one destroy supply contract, it pings all available safes around you in the area. And most often that is actually going to reveal the 2 or 3 safes that are closest to you, and you'll be able to almost completely accomplish this objective already. Now, don't get me wrong, you can of course be finding these safes organically just by exploring, but destroy supply contracts are by far the most efficient way of getting all of the safes in your local area on your radar, so that you can directly target them and get them done as fast as possible. Because again, as mentioned, time is of the essence here. Now, every one of these safes that you crack is going to give you about on average between 22 and 28,000 cash. So that means after you've done your 3, you're going to be very close to your 100k already. You're going to be sitting at about 75 to 80. So at that point in time, instead of doing another destroy supplies contract and cracking more safes, which eats up more time, what you can do is you can combine in a secure nuclear material contract. How the secure nuclear material contract works is, of course, you get yourself a Geiger counter, and then you essentially follow the signal to these dead drops, these bins in the ground, which you can then loot. Now, these bins are going to have hard cash on them just by themselves, but they're also going to have nuclear fuel. They're going to have these items that are worth 10k, and you're going to get 2 of those per one of these contracts. So that by itself, never mind the cash that are in these bins as well, just those nuclear fuel rods are also going to be worth 20k. And that's going to bring us to the extraction part of the mission. Now, when you extract out of a DMZ drop, all of the valuables that you have in your inventory are translated into a monetary value, and then that is translated into XP for you. So supposedly you should be able to extract with 80k of cash and like 2 of these nuclear fuel rods, and that should equal up to 100k of value and essentially finish this mission. However, I didn't take any chances with this, and on my way to the extraction, I quickly stopped by a buy box and I sold these fuel rods into the buy box to basically have 100k. Actually, I had a little bit more, to have more than 100k, so that I was 100% sure that it was exactly the money that I had in my inventory. So if you want to be double sure, if you don't want to be taking the chances, I definitely would consider actually just going and selling these nuclear rods in, just to make sure. That being said, again, if you are more than one player, also at this point in time, remember to combine all of your money onto one player. Even if there's 3 of you and all 3 of you are on this mission, as long as one of you carries the 100k out of the map when you extract, all 3 of you will get the credit for it, and that will be done, and this mission will be over. And that's gonna be it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. Let me know in the comments down below which other DMZ missions you're struggling with. I'm starting to go into the tier 3, tier 4, and tier 5 missions of each faction now, so things are starting to slow down a little bit as these missions involve a lot of travel, a lot of gathering of items, and most of the time a lot of gathering of items which are very, very difficult to get. Nonetheless, I am working my way through these. Let me know which missions specifically you'd like me to target sooner than later. But other than that, it's just super important to me that you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening, wherever you are in the world. And until next video, fucking cheers.
They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me.